So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled.
A few moves made in the field. A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place. First ball of the match.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. On that nicely, good defence. That's a boundary save for sure. Edged. Bowling fielders look really confident. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely played. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
End of the over. The batting team are now 7 for 1.
Right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Kumar from the Cathedral end. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. A shot, masterful pull shot. That's going to find the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. Dug that out well.
End of the second over. The score is now 16 for 1.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the city end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. The chance goes begging. I think that would have been out with a direct hit.
Now 18 for 1.
Kumar from the Cathedral. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral end. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Was quick onto that in the infield. Out. Good catch, close to the ground. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Straight to the fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Wow, that's missed a lot. Australia needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Put it wide and good enough to get it through the gap square.
37 for 3.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Miller from the City end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Out. Caught. Caught right on the boundary.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. Whacked away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral end. Edge, but it drops safely. Australia with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs to be on target. Great shot through the gap.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Kumar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Australia needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Misses everything. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now 62 for 5.
That's a boundary save for sure. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Jadeja from the Cathedral end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Needs to be on target.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Beats the field with a great shot. Great shot through the gap. Smacks that away through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Edge, but it drops safely. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Shadow, the spinner, coming into the attack. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Edged, what a ball. Australia with a massive shout. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Nicely played. Just runs 1. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. How will the bowler respond?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Might look to go big again here.
There'll be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Chance to run 2. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. edge, but it drops safely. Shatter with a huge appeal. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Nice shot. Runs possible. Jadeja from the Cathedral end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place. Morris watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Misses. How did that not hit? No. Terrible shot. Australia needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Sharma, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the City end. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. What a catch.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot. Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. edge, but it drops safely. They've gone up here. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Misses everything. Chance to run two. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Great shot. At least one on offer. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Sharma from the city end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edged. That's a confident appeal. Out. What a screamer.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Can't get that outside the ring field. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now 116 for 9.
Kumar, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a boundary save for sure. There'll be runs here. Kumar over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. Trouble. Onto that early. That could be four.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Kumar has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Miller coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Morris drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Morris has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
End of the over. The score is now 134 for 9.
Kumar to bowl the last over. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Needs to be on target. Chance to run 2.
And that brings up 50 runs for
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.